Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Garden Nook. I'm London. So, I am planting some dragon's tongue and some squash and Swiss chard in this bed. But today, I want to give you guys an update on the garden. So, first, let me show you guys my potato towers. So I found some seed potatoes at Lowe's, and I've never had blue potatoes before. I think they're like blue or purple, but I've never had those before. But I am a big fan of potatoes. My whole family's big fans of potatoes. So I have two of four of my potato um, towers already together. Two of them are already on the go, and then I have two more on this end that I am going to actually fill with the potatoes that I get that sprout from the grocery store. So I heard it's best to buy organic potatoes from the grocery store when you're trying to regrow them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the grocery store and get some sprouts, or get some potatoes that I can let sprout so I can fill these two bins with potatoes. So let's show you this garden bed right here. I have two very small garden beds, and I made these garden beds for like 50 bucks. Like, you can buy the bricks at Lowe's. I think they're like 3 or 4 bucks. And then I bought some cedar plywood, 2x4s, put it together. The two bigger ones are double, and then the two smaller ones are only um, one length of plywood. So I have some broccoli in this bed, and I didn't have anywhere to plant this broccoli, so I decided just to put it in the bed. This bed is full of things, and I planted all of these things from seed besides these tomato and basil plants right here. These are some carrots that I have, some banana peppers right here, and then we have some onions growing in this bed as well. I also have some watermelon growing, as well as some turnips that are doing quite well right here. I planted these about 2 weeks ago, and they're doing pretty good in this bed. Let me show you my main two beds. So one of the most overcrowded beds that I have is this one. This is the first one that I planted. Did not know anything about gardening and spacing plants. So I just threw a bunch of. So I just want to show you guys one of the first raised beds that I planted. I was a beginner gardener, still am, but a couple of months ago I've learned a little something since then. But in this bed, I completely just put so many things in here. It's a little bit of a chaos bed. But I have some, if you come around here, I have some marigolds growing that I did from seed right here. I have a tomato plant that I have harvested many times. Over here are some green beans that I planted that are starting to flower, and hopefully we'll have some green beans coming off of that plant soon. Down here I have squash, and if you can see, I have some squash that is growing in right there, if you can see. Yeah, and I have 3 of these. Here's another huge one over here. So I'm very happy with these squash plants. They have taken over the bed though. I have right here some Brussels sprouts, and right here I mixed some Brussels sprouts along with some green beans in this bed, and these are some Yukon Gold potatoes. I have all of my cabbage plants. They've been really giving me the business. I'm telling you, like, I've been having cabbage moths and butterflies attack these plants, so I've been working on those. This one is my troublesome crop right now. Over here towards the edge of the bed, I just have all green beans planted. All green beans. This right here is some sunflowers growing in. And over here in the corner, I also have some jalapenos coming in over in the corner of here. Now, this bed over here was damaged maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I have some corn growing in. We had a thunderstorm come in really just take over the bed and knock things down. So I had to stake it with a couple of stakes from the yard. We have sweet potatoes growing right here. I got some longevity spinach. This spinach is supposed to be great for blood pressure and diabetes. And my family kind of has that, so I thought I would grow some of this. These are some carrots that I just have in this, maybe I think this is maybe a 14-inch planter right here, but they're growing in too. These are some Denver 126 carrots that I got for free from Baker's Creek. Through here, I have some Hungarian peppers, wax peppers that are doing pretty well. We want to see them get a little bit bigger. This plant is very small, and I did not want to pull the peppers off and let it get bigger. Now we are to the second bed where we have some broccoli growing in right here. We have sunflowers and we have collard greens along with these butterflies that keep attacking my leafy greens. But it's okay. I'm going to harvest some of these if I can soon. These are my early girl tomatoes. These plants started out so small right here, and 3 weeks later they're all the way up here. They are at least, I would say, about 4 feet tall, and they are starting to flower some tomatoes. So I'm happy to see that. I have a couple little baby ones growing on here, so I'm very happy about that. And in the middle right here we have some okra. So today is, what is today? Today is June 20th of 2025. We have romaine growing over here. We have more tomatoes over here, more broccoli and onions and okra and some more cucumbers. Over in these little whiskey barrels, I have planted cantaloupe and I have planted cucumbers along with some little coleus flowers right in the middle. And this bed over here has watermelon, 2 different types of watermelon, as well as cucumbers. So this is an update of the Garden Nook, the end of June 2025. Check back, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye.